Hey everybody, welcome back to the Outfox program. I'm Michael Joyce. I'm going to be joined very shortly by my loving wife, Jennifer, in just a few moments, and we're going to discuss a very important topic with you today. And that is keeping distance, personal boundaries, personal space. Now, first things first, I know you want to get down to the nitty-gritty. I know that you want to learn how to fight, how to kick butt, and how to survive a violent encounter. But first things first. One thing that I tend to cap everything off with are three words. Awareness. If you're aware, if you're switched on, not paranoid, but looking around and noticing your surroundings, being ready to act if you need to, very important. Second of all, avoidance. Avoidance is the key, it's the bedrock of all self-defense. If you can avoid a violent encounter, you don't have to need any other self-defense. The third thing, intuition. Intuition, your gut instinct. Learn to trust it. It's usually right. And this is what a lot of people don't trust enough. Personal space is very unique. It's individual to the person. What's comfortable for one person may be uncomfortable for someone else. But I think that we can all agree, I think we can all come to a consensus about this, that there's a range that's comfortable and then there's a range that's icky, okay? That's uncomfortable. And what happens when uncomfortable becomes potentially dangerous. What I'm talking about is the situation where you may need to fight back. This is the time where your gut instinct, your intuition has already told you that something's up, something's strange. You could get hurt or worse. Now, if this happens, this is where the three ranges come into play. The first range is what I call conversational. The conversational range means that you can converse. You can actually speak to your attacker if he's willing to listen. But this is the point where you've got enough space and enough time to tell them to get back, stay back, get away. All of those classic sayings. If he moves in even closer and you haven't effectively widened the range already by stepping back, then he may cross into what I call the cautionary range. Now, I know a lot of us, if we're driving in a car and we see that yellow light, the caution light, some of us choose to gun it. Gun it to 88? No. Because gunning it would be reckless. And certainly in this situation, we don't want to be reckless. Reckless with our life. Who wants to be reckless with our life? So what we do is we acknowledge the cautionary zone, which is between maybe 5 and 6 feet. And we have to make a game plan. We have to understand that if he becomes verbally abusive, if he decides to get physically abusive, if he continues not to heed your warning and step closer, something has to be done. As a child of the 80s, as a fan of Top Gun, also call close range the danger zone, okay? For obvious reasons, because it is dangerous, potentially dangerous for you because they can easily reach out and grab you, control you, pick you up, take you somewhere. But if you're switched on, if you've already got an action plan, you're in the right state, chances are it's dangerous for them. Check this out. In this view, you can easily see Jenny and myself at conversational range to each other. At this point, your intention, inflection in your voice, and the words you choose should direct me to stay back. Notice that from Jenny's perspective, the distance appears closer and more daunting. Exercise your directness, tone of voice, and be ready if he chooses not to comply. Even at 50% of the original speed, the distance becomes close very quickly. Be prepared for action in the beginning. If you can help it, don't let him get you into close range. If he does, We've got some videos coming up. Stay tuned. Hey guys, can you see the shirt? Can you read it? Hope you can, because it's a very important message. And that message is real men empower women. And real women empower men. Goes both ways. Now, I love the message so much that I had to go over to shijitsu.com, a clothing company by Jennifer Gray, a recent friend of ours, a supporter of what we're doing here at the Outfox program, and I had to pick myself up one of these. It's comfy, and I've got to say, it looks pretty good on me. So if you would like some cool duds just like this, hop on over to shijitsu.com and get yourself something. Okay guys, thanks for following, and we'll see you next time. Peace.